everybody, and welcome back to Kayla Reads. My name is Kayla, and today I'm going to talk about Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. For those of you who don't know, Fangirl is about a girl named Kath and her twin sister Ren, but she's kind of like a side character, not in the main limelight. But Kath is leaving for her first year of college, and she's going to be living with a roommate and not her twin sister for the first time in her life. And it's really just a story about someone who is very shy and introverted, and she spent her entire teenage life, at least, writing Simon Snow fan fiction, and she doesn't know how to relate to people outside of her twin sister. She doesn't know how to meet new people, and it follows her in her first year of college and the relationships she's built and the friends that she makes, and it's really, really good. You get little snippets of her fan fiction throughout the book, which is really nice. I ended up giving Fangirl a 5 out of 5 star review. I'm really, really glad that I picked this book up this month. I was really blown away by the writing. I loved it way more than I thought I was going to. Honestly, judging by the synopsis, when I read the synopsis, I didn't think that I was going to enjoy this book quite as much as I did. The reason I actually picked Fangirl up this month was because I really wanted to read Rainbow Rowell's new novel, Carry On, which is a spin-off novel of Fangirl. You don't necessarily have to read Fangirl to read Carry On, but I kind of wanted to have that background with the story before I tried to dive into this newest novel of hers. I haven't read a lot of contemporary novels lately, and that's been mostly because it hasn't seemed all that interesting to me. But this book really reminded me why I love contemporary and that I love contemporary. And if you're someone who is at all interested in contemporary, I definitely recommend you pick Fangirl up. Rainbow Rowell is just such a talented writer, and she does such a beautiful job of developing characters, developing relationships, and her writing really stands apart from other people's writing, or the other writing that I've read at least. I don't want to get too deep into the story because really you should go check it out yourself. I don't want to give anything away. It's a really interesting read. If you're all into fan fiction at all, you would really enjoy it, but you don't have to be into fan fiction to like this book. That's kind of why I thought that I wouldn't enjoy it, because I don't read fan fiction, and I thought that it was going to be kind of something that maybe that I wouldn't be able to relate to the characters, but that's definitely not the case. And yeah, you should read it. I think you should read it. Everybody should read it. It's very good. So I'm going to kind of move on to this spoiler-ish part of the review. This review is going to be quite a bit shorter than any of my other reviews, not because I didn't love the book, but I'm just not going to talk about it quite so in depth. So if you have not yet read the book and you don't want to be spoiled, you should leave now, because I'm going to spoil it. So leave. Are you gone? Are you gone? Leave. Alright, so the characters in this book were really, really well developed, and I really liked the relationships that we got to see form in this book, or the relationships that we kind of got to see play out. I really, really loved Kath as our main character. She was very relatable, and I was rooting for her the entire time. Her twin sister, Ren, I didn't like her as much. In my opinion, she made every wrong decision she could have made, but I guess part of that might be the college experience, the first year of college. She made a lot of mistakes. By the end of the book, though, I did really like Ren as well. Reagan as Kath's roommate, I didn't really know how to read her at first, but I did end up liking Reagan a lot. She was looking out for Kath all the time, and she really ended up being one of Kath's best friends, or really her best friend, her first year of college. And I'm really, really happy with the way that relationship played out. And then there's Levi, who I wanted Kath to be with Levi, and then Levi is kissing another girl at this party, and then I didn't want Kath to be with Levi quite so much. But I'm glad that they ended up together. I think that they did a really, really good job. And, well, I think that Rainbow Rowell did a really good job in making that, even though Levi messed up, you're rooting for him. You want them to end up together, and I'm really glad with that. I kind of thought Nick was super shady the entire time, Nick being the boy from Kath's creative writing class that she was doing writing assignments with. He was just not a good guy, and when he stole her writing and asked her to sign off so that he could take credit, or so that he could win his award, just with her name on it. I'm really glad that Kath stuck up for herself, and I'm glad that she had her friends there by her side to help her stick up for herself. And I just think that this is a really beautiful story about a girl who is really, really sort of introverted, and she doesn't have a whole lot of friends, and she's very dependent on her twin sister. And it's showing how she becomes more independent from her sister. And I think that it's really, really good. Definitely recommend picking this one up. Yeah, I already said that. But I'm reading Carry On now, so I will let you guys know how I'm liking that book. I'm about halfway through right now, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I have really high expectations for Carry On because it's really all I've heard about in the book world for a while. Like, people love this book, and so far it is really good. Not quite like as good as I think I kind of expected it to be so far, but I still have half of a book to go, so there's definitely a whole lot of room for that to change. That's really all that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I know that it was quite a bit shorter than my other review videos, but I do really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you like my video. Let me know what you thought of Fangirl in the comments. I would love to be able to talk to you guys about the book. I hope that if you haven't yet read Fangirl, that you pick it up because it is really good. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye!